I was listening to the majority of the show today, and I heard a lot of the TJ Moe Ronda Rousey talk, which was first started on our show, obviously, as TJ was the only one on our show who thought that he could win that battle. Even Cam Jansen thought that Ronda could beat him in a fight.
He was just being nice.
Anyways,
lie about that.
Yes, he would.
So basically, I wanted to start off with my first question. Doug, why do you underestimate all women?
That's a little drastic.
Where's my bell? Charlie, where's my...
Do you think that you would be willing to fight a man who might weigh 70 or 80 pounds more than you?
Oh, no, but I have no training at all either.
Do you think women have smaller brains?
No, I don't. I think they're, in fact, the superior sex in many ways, but not when it comes to the fighting arts.
Yeah, Charlie, you ever go to the late night score?
That was a great show. I believe I was there for the first ever program at Lucas Park when it debuted.
And so was Cam.
2010?
That's right.
I didn't hear you. All I heard was background noise.
A lot of pots and pans from the bus boys I noticed on that program. May I just say, too, I do think the Kelly Chase argument skewed the initial question, which always has been.
Because you heard the answer you didn't want to hear, so it must have been.
No, because that's a fighter in the NHL. Hannah, you said this came up on your show. It was TJ Moe, and we looked up, and he's a great athlete. 5'11", 204 listed, I checked on Wikipedia, versus Ronda Rousey, who walks around, but when she's not fighting at 160, 170, who has a judo Olympic background, jiu-jitsu, MMA, and such.
And I'm sure that extra 30 pounds that she gains is all muscle, too, right?
No, it's not.
I'm sure it isn't, which would make her... Charlie, this wouldn't even be close. It wouldn't last but
Why does
seconds.
everybody disagree with you then?
Well, Kelly Chase didn't disagree with me then.
Okay, because he's an NHL fighter, and he even
Moe
said...
was a top-notch NCAA football player within the NFL. You think a 135-pound woman is going to punch him out?
She's about 160, first of all.
That's not why she
and
didn't fight
if
at
you
160.
If you noticed, Kelly Chase, who I have such respect for, also said if you take the wrestling out of it, you can't take the wrestling out of MMA. That's the reason it's MMA, Hannah.
You wouldn't even have to take the wrestling
Anyways,
out of it.
I was trying to go a different angle with this argument.
Muscle her. You just yanked Gaines.
Okay, next.
Over his
next.
head and slam her
in
to
the
the ground.
studio agreed with me. 74% of the fan pin agreed with me. That's all.
55% of Twitter.
That was a different question.
Actually, 79% of Twitter agreed with our side on our
Which
poll.
is my side.
The
right?
line change, yes.
So that's not Doug's side, right?
Not Doug's.
I'm telling you, you would not want to see the fight. It would be so ugly, you would not.
Anyways,
Nobody
wants
moving
to see a
on.
man
Moving.
and slam her on her head. It would just be the ugliest thing you've ever seen.
Okay, so next
Don't
question.
tell me, okay, like you're
was
cutting
so
me off.
dismissive.
Oh, don't you ever be dismissive to me.
Anyways.
See how he treats women? See how he treats women?
Help you?
Anyways, when we were preparing questions, Gaines brought up how in the past he was listening to a show when you claimed maybe back in the day you could do around 1,000 push-ups.
No, 200. I could do 200.
Okay, so at that point in time, do you think that you could take on Ronda Rousey?
Well, like when I was 21 years old. That's when I was. I would have been 21 years old.
We also debunked that 200 push-ups, by the way.
No, we didn't debunk that.
I remember that
we didn't
show.
Debunk that
Again,
at all.
there was also a Twitter poll. If you want me to look it up, I can find it. The listeners
Is that
disagreed
how you
with
live
you.
your life, by Twitter polls?
If,
Jeez,
you
I
and
wonder
I,
what-
if you and I are arguing
Hillary's
about
president
something,
too, isn't she?
why did you
Because the
bring
poll.
up
Well, the
Okay,
poll.
let's not go down this avenue. Let's not go down this
talk
avenue.
about-
Doug,
Help you?
could you beat Ronda Rousey when you were at that strength level?
Probably not, because I only weighed about 155 pounds at the time. I was not a professional athlete like TJ Moe. He's 50 pounds heavier and a whole
You were a
lot
college
stronger than I am.
baseball player. TJ Moe was a
Yeah.
college football player, both at Mizzou.
Well, it may have been about an even scuffle.
You and Ronda Rousey.
I'm telling you, men who are considerably bigger than women tend to be a lot stronger than those women. Yeah.
But-
just because Rhonda is twisting the arm of another 135-pound girl doesn't mean she can beat up everybody in the world. It doesn't mean that at all.
Hannah Yates, Inside STL.
All right, JT.